What's good? Cyrus here, stuck in the middle. And back in the day when I was young, the first pets we had as a family were just fish. My whole family loved these Siamese male fighting fish. They were cheap and beautiful. I'm gonna get back to that. Here's the headline. I don't want to lose you. Here's the headline. Political report. Donald Trump has been complaining to members and guests at Mar-a-Lago that Florida Governor Ron DeSantis still hasn't joined the other 2024 hopefuls in pronouncing that he won't run for president if Trump runs. He wants DeSantis to do this out in the open and in public. To me, it comes across as Trump wants DeSantis to bend the knee to him. One guest suspects that Trump's gripes are so frequent because he is planting them in hopes that they'll get back to DeSantis. Trump's aides are starting to feel pressure to pick sides. And I didn't understand what that meant between Charlie Crist and Ron DeSantis. That sounds weird to me. And this is for governor of Florida. Trump has made it known that he didn't appreciate that former White House Chief of Staff Mark Meadows traveled to Beverly Hills for a DeSantis fundraiser in June. There were a couple other Trump-associated people that went to the DeSantis fundraiser and then went on to Orange County, where he introduced DeSantis to other deep-pocketed donors. In a statement to Playbook, a spokesperson for Trump called this reporting fake news, just to be fair. This whole thing from Politico could be fake news. But the lesson that you learn with the Siamese fighting fish, you might have had them growing up or still, I don't even know if they're still a thing. They were kind of big in the 80s, I think, is that the males can't be in the same tank. They'll literally fight to the death. They will not stop fighting. They're beautiful, kind of like goldfish, but more beautiful. But you can't put two alphas in there, and they're all alphas. Donald Trump is playing this wrong. Even if the political news is fake news, which it very well could be, Donald Trump is playing this wrong. Donald Trump needs to be unified and united with Ron DeSantis. Ron DeSantis doesn't pose a serious threat to Trump in 2024. Ron DeSantis is an alpha. So if news comes out, whether it's real or not, that Donald Trump wants Ron DeSantis to kiss the feet, to kiss the ring of Donald Trump, he's probably going to be more likely to run. It's all becoming clear to me now, the tactic for 2024, and this is the best tactic they've ever done against Donald Trump. I don't think they've had one effective People are more into Donald Trump now, in my opinion, than they've ever been. The establishment has not had one effective tactic politically to bring down Donald Trump, to separate the bond between the people and Trump. Haven't even come close. This is the best one. Divide and conquer. That's why they're going after DeSantis, Jen Psaki, Joe Biden, all the news, DeSantis this, DeSantis that, DeSantis this. And I was like, I knew something back then when they were doing it. I'm like, nobody knows who DeSantis is really, like your average Joe. But more and more people are, because they keep attacking him. So I'm like, they're actually increasing his profile. So I'm like, why is the establishment increasing this man's profile? This is why. You increase his profile to the point where Trump views him as a threat, and then you sit back and watch the political bloodbath. Basically, the establishment is trying to put Donald Trump into the same fish bag. Used to take the fish home in this plastic bag and then dump it in the aquarium. They're trying to put Trump and DeSantis in that same fish bag. So before you get home, one of them's done politically. It's damn near impossible for the establishment to put a wedge between the relationship of the people and Donald Trump. They haven't done it yet. The only people who really could do that are other people who have connections with the people. Marjorie Taylor Greene. I don't even know if Lauren Boebert is up at that level, but Tucker Carlson, Ron DeSantis, those are the people who could effectively put a wedge between people and Trump. The last time Trump made an appearance in Florida, I believe, it was when the apartment complex collapsed tragically, and Ron DeSantis told Trump, like, I believe it was behind the scenes, like, don't come, like, this is a bad time. Of course, Trump's like, I'm coming. And Ron DeSantis didn't show up to the rally. I'm glad he didn't. They can't be together. They can't run together as VP. Could you imagine Donald Trump and forget about VP? That can't happen. But could you imagine Donald Trump going up against Ron DeSantis? What kind of, political bomb that would be on the populist right, just fighting each other. Donald Trump in a drag-out, nasty battle. Donald Trump probably calling Ron DeSantis all kinds of names because Ron DeSantis' mannerisms are very similar to Trump. He'd probably call him a mini-me.
Do it. Project to get
judges are a priority.
And honestly, we have businesses that have been locked down and lives destroyed for over a year based to say
many ballots,
no COVID vaccine passports are made in China and shipped here. Why would we want so many important things
Can we take them?
to us be at the whim of China?
Why would you show me this?
Then get Ron DeSantis angry, then people would be going back and forth. I'm going to end with this. Donald Trump needs DeSantis and as many allies as he can. Even establishment guys like Mark Meadows, if you can trust them as much as you can, you've got to use them as tools. There's no way to operate in D.C. without establishment people. It's impossible. Donald Trump nominated Christopher Wray, one of the worst, most corrupt heads of the FBI. We saw what happened with Project Veritas. Donald Trump nominated him. Now, I'm not going to blame Donald Trump for that fully, because I don't know who he could have nominated. They did everything they could to stifle this man. But that's my point. You need allies, not fighting. Chris Christie is announcing that he might run. Why does that matter? We know Chris Christie is not going to win. He's not going to be president. So why is he running? So he can get revenge. Chris Christie knows where the bodies are buried politically. He has all kinds of serious family ties and relationship. I'm not going to go into it on this video, but serious ties to the Trump family. I can't believe he even got into that circle. But Chris Christie is one hell of a debater. Amazing debater. You saw I'm not going to put the clip here, but Google Chris Christie, Marco Rubio. He absolutely annihilated him in one of the ugliest debate moments I've ever seen as far as someone getting owned. At the end of the day, I did a video. Ron DeSantis, I agree, in a vacuum is a better candidate. I did a video, though, on everything Ron DeSantis has done. But here's my final take on it, at least as of now, November 12th. Ron DeSantis can't run against Trump. I don't want it. At the end of the day, that doesn't help the populist right. You're taking a guy who's seems to be, by all accounts and my measures, a great governor for Florida, taking his attention away from Florida to the national general election. He probably has no chance of beating Trump. And then all you have to do is get into a fight, drag it out. Trump gets hurt, DeSantis gets hurt, DeSantis has to go back to Florida. I mean, it doesn't help the populist right. Trump only has 4 years if he wins. So just let that go. You're a young man, you're 43, I believe, still right now, Ron DeSantis. You can run after Trump's gone, or if he loses. Trump can't run again after this one. He's too old. Let me know what you think. Thanks a lot. Take care.